The next 5 minutes could completely change the way you live the next 5 years of your life. Don't miss this. My name is Dragos, I'm a civil engineering student, and in this video I'll share 10 life lessons I wish I knew at 13. And trust me, lesson number 7 is where I learned how to build skills that can make you rich. So let's get right into it with lesson number 1. Start waking up early. One of the best habits you can develop is waking up earlier. Now, you don't necessarily have to wake up at 5 a.m. like I do, but I wish I had started waking up earlier when I was younger. Start small. Wake up early just 3 times a week. You'll suddenly find time to study, work out, or even enjoy a healthier breakfast. And if you're on the crazier side like me, you might even have time to develop some wild habits that will set you apart. Trust me, early mornings is where success begins. But there's something even more powerful than waking up early, which is lesson number 2, is to ignore what everyone your age is doing. While they're busy comparing themselves to each other, you can be outworking them and learning from those who are already ahead. Here's the move. If you're in the 9th grade, start hanging out with people in the 10th or 11th. Ask them how they crush the classes you're about to take. Trust me, most people are happy to help if you just ask confidently. Learn from their experiences and you'll be flexing on your competition in no time. While learning from others can give you a head start, there's one thing holding most people back. And that brings us to lesson number 3. To stop worrying about what other people think of you. Jumping into this ice bath feels insane, and that's exactly how it feels when you decide to stop caring about other people's opinions. In high school, everyone's so focused on their own lives that honestly, nobody really cares about what you do until you become successful. So take risks. The real flex is developing inner confidence and learning to enjoy your own company. Solitude is where you'll find clarity and creativity. And once you realize this, you become unstoppable. Once you stop worrying about what other people think of you, you'll finally have the freedom to focus on what really matters. And that brings us to lesson number 4, is that you want to start creating your own highly productive morning routine or daily routine. I specifically made a video about this showing a routine that you can try, so make sure you go check that video out right when you finish watching this one. Start small, wake up 30 minutes earlier, plan your day, and focus on just 1 or 2 priorities. It's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. The compound effect of small habits will transform your life before you even realize it. Once you've got your routine locked in, it's time to push yourself even further. And that brings us to lesson number 5. Next rule is to get physically stronger. Go lift heavy weights, hit the gym, and push yourself. But don't worry about being the strongest person there. Everyone starts somewhere. If lifting weights feels too much right now, start with push-up, pull-ups, or bodyweight exercises. It's not about being the biggest, it's about getting better every day. Strength isn't just about how you look, it builds discipline, confidence, and mental toughness. Challenge your body, strengthen your mind, and remember, a strong body leads to a strong life. But a strong mind isn't just built in the gym, it's built by learning how to focus and push yourself when it matters most. That brings us to lesson number 6. To learn how to study. Most people sit down with books open, but their mind is everywhere else. Here's the move. Put your phone on airplane mode, close all distractions, yes, even YouTube, and set a timer for focused work. Start small, like 25 minutes of pure focus, followed by a short break. This method trains your mind to concentrate and helps you study smarter, not harder. Trust me, when you study with intentions, you'll see results you don't think were possible. You've made it this far, and this is the lesson you've been waiting for, the one that can completely change your life. Lesson number 7 is to learn a high-income skill. Whether it's video editing, coding, or learning about stocks, you can teach yourself almost anything for free, thanks to YouTube. For me, editing videos opened up so many opportunities. Then I started watching videos about stocks and investing, and it all hit me. All this knowledge is out there if you're willing to look for it. If you don't know where to start, drop a comment and I'll point you to some YouTube channels that help me a lot. Start now, pick a skill, and stick with it. These skills will set you apart, and if you put in the work, they'll make you rich. Once you've started building skills that can make you rich, you'll want to present yourself like someone who's going places. And that brings us to lesson number 8. Learn to dress well. You don't need flashy logos or big brands like LV or Gucci to look good. If you look at millionaires or billionaires, they're not walking around with giant logos on their clothes. It's all about simplicity and confidence. Focus on clean, well-fitting pieces. A simple long sleeve, baggy pants, a leather jacket, and black boots can take you far. Dressing well doesn't mean standing out. It means looking sharp without trying too hard. Keep it simple and you'll stand out for the right reasons. But looking good is just one part of the equation. Staying organized is what truly sets you apart. That brings us to lesson number 9. Make sure that you plan your days the night before. When you wake up with a clear plan, you waste zero time deciding what to do next. You just execute. Take 5 minutes before bed to write down your top 3 priorities for the next day. Whether it's studying, working out, or learning a skill, knowing your plan gives you focus and momentum. The next day feels easier and you get way more done. But here's the thing, none of it matters if you don't take the time to enjoy the process. And that brings us to lesson number 10. Enjoy the journey. These are one of the most beautiful years of your life in which you can get ahead of your competition while just doing the bare minimum. Because a lot of people, a lot of your friends, a lot of your competition is not doing what you're doing. So you're already ahead of them. So apply the lessons that you learned today and you'll see how far you'll go. Share it to your friends. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure that you go watch my other video and see you guys in the next one.